The reason I got into theater studies, why it excited me when I was in college and I found it as a discipline, was that first of all, in the college I went to, which was Dartmouth College in the 1970s, that had only recently gone co-ed, it was a pretty scary place to be as a woman. And it was pretty isolated, Hanover, New Hampshire. The theater on campus was the place where the people who were different could gravitate, those who didn't want to deal with the fraternity scene and so on. So there was a whole social draw. And then just the multifaceted way that theater deals with the texts. So as we all know, the script is just sort of a skeleton, and you flesh it out with all these bodies working together to make the show happen. And that pulls ideas together at the same time as it pulls people together and compels people to collaborate, to find new meanings through that collaboration. And it models a way of working and a way of living that applies to so many other occupations. And it's fun. You know, theater people are fun. So in where I teach at the University of Iowa, you know, it's a very supportive campus. It has a long tradition of supporting the arts, and we're home to the famous Iowa Writers Workshop, and we have the Playwrights Workshop. So you know, we've had the support of the administration that's been pretty unquestioned for a long history, and we're proud of that. But you know, while Iowa City's very progressive, much of the state is not, and we get a lot of students for whom theater is a hard sell. So we talk about it a lot as a great double major. Okay, if you want to feel like you need to major in business or engineering, but you know, do a double major in theater. You'll have more fun as an undergraduate, and you'll acquire skills that will fit you for whatever you choose to do. And you know, now places like Business Week and so on are talking about how the skills that we all know and love that come out of working in theater do in fact apply to these other occupations, and that employers are looking for people who can collaborate, who are imaginative, you know, who work well together, who can lead a team. These are all things that we do. So it seems like it's hugely relevant and needed, just in terms of the way that certain industries are needing that kind of creativity. And then there's the whole technological revolution of digital media that are so disembodied, and with people spending so much time in virtual reality, that getting actual bodies together in a room in a very embodied, present way seems to be all the even more necessary now than ever. So this is what I try to talk about to my students. I teach a general education class called Theater and Society, along with, you know, the usual theater history survey. And, you know, I've kept at it because I really think that that's a way that I can have a kind of larger social mission in terms of these students who wouldn't come to this naturally, but if I can convince them of some of these truths that we know to be the case for this art form, then they're the people who are going to go out and tell their families that this is what they learned, and those are the people we need to convince in the state to keep the public funding and support coming to the arts at the university.